Smile.
Dude, Stefan Voda, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 5 months, bro. I was gonna go on YouTube today, but honestly, too many people were like they were gonna miss Twitch, so it's Twitch time. Hello everyone, Rusty, thank you so much for 29 months. Oh baby, hey, it worked today? Thank you, Rusty, appreciate you, dude. Derp, thank you for being here as well, co-working with today's stream? What do you got going on today? Kat, thank you so much for being here. 2000 ping, I like ya. Fallen Dragon, Dark, Booty Codes. Is it Booty Codes or Body Codes? Jade, what's up? Therak, what's going on? Kenny, thank you so much for the 3 months.
Hey cutie pie.
Oh my god. I need to think of, I want to do a new Twitch sub thing. You know how hard it is to get emotes done these days? Everyone's like booked, like for like a year. Swear to God. Snow, thank you so much for the prime, dude. And now a fully grown T-Rex.
Now a fully grown T-Rex.
Dude, let's go, bro. Thank you so much for 13 months, man. I need that mustache flip emote on here. It's so funny. Yeah, I should definitely. I need to do, dude. You know what we need to do? Another emote contest. That was so much fun last time. JT, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 2 months,
Alex.
man. Hi, how you doing, man? Hope all is going super well for you guys. By the way, it's Sunday. It's also Mother's Day today, guys. So if you guys have forgotten or just haven't, obviously up to you. I don't know your situations, but reminder: are you rebuilding your salvation? This is a different one entirely. To give you guys like a little heads up, I already showed this one here off, but we just didn't have any parts for it. But today I have parts. It's the brown one, the copper slag one. Oh my god, dude. Fran, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate that. Is it Valenciano? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Brown's so good. Sunday fun day. Yeah, I'm hoping today's nice. It's kind of loud outside. I hope you guys can't hear any of it. I think someone's like throwing a party or something and just didn't invite me. Whatever. But yeah, it's a nice day. It's not gonna be too hot today, which I kind of like. Can you sign my keyboard at the meetup? Yes. I should actually bring a marker or something, because last time I didn't have one and I think we got like a really shitty marker. But yes, I'll bring a marker. I still haven't fully decided on what keyboards I want to bring up to the Toronto meetup this week. I really don't know what I want to bring. How unique is the Salvation typing feel? It's unique-ish. I would say that like it is a very similar typing experience to the Envoy IMO. A little bit more like bendy, I'd say. Dude, your hair looks so good. Thank you, Dane. I appreciate that. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna grow in nice. It's just short right now, like super short. How's the day going? I slept in. Not gonna lie to you guys. I had a whole thing where I was gonna wake up at 9 and get some work done, but I was so tired. I was just like in and out of consciousness, and I just passed out again. And I was like, dude, you know what? I needed this. I needed the extra few hours of sleep. I'll be your keyboard for you to bring. Huh? What? Have you ever built a Salvation platelist? Yeah, actually the last Salvation build I did, it's in my red Salvation board, is plateless. Finding Timo, thank you so much for the 5 months.
Hey
dude.
Alex, how are you today?
I'm doing really well today. I feel very well rested. Although I don't know what I'm gonna do with my day today. I think we're doing like a dinner or something for like a Mother's Day thing, but other than that, I think today's gonna be pretty chill. I don't have anything like immediately planned. How about you guys? You guys doing anything today? Hopefully you guys are doing something. Wait, Slurplus, why do I owe you? Oh, for the signing? Yeah, dude, I need to sign something. I totally forgot to sign that red keyboard of yours. Working a little bit. It's a nice day to work today. I feel like today's a good day to work. By the way, here's the Salvation. Here's that copper slag Salvation. So nice.
Alexotos Big Pog.
Hey, guys, you guys are going crazy with subs right now. Thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I really appreciate that, Schmexy. That's too kind, man. Take your time for yourself, restore and relax, be with family, and enjoy your day. Bro, honestly, the older I'm getting now, I'm starting to realize that's so important. Is this a one-off? No, these are actually going to be sold. I think Novel Keys and Salvin will be selling these. Elquan, bro, 5 gifted to Booty Codes to Brisk to Verbal to Click to Jenga. Dude, that's crazy, man. Yeah, it's already up on Salvin's website. The thing with Salvin's website, I believe you gotta like do something with the VAT. Like the VAT is not for international people, but I think Novel Keys will also be carrying these in the next like few weeks. By far, this is the best rendition of the Salvations though. I know some people, and I'm gonna speak honestly about it, were dealing with some ano issues where the screw holes were, and then some people also said some weird ano hook marks on the inside. Ano hook marks are usually normal, but some people were saying they were a little excessive, which unfortunate. But these ones here are very well done. This is a different type of coating. It also has like a bit of a texture to it. I don't know. I think this looks pretty sweet. Like it's super different. What's poppin', Stinky Boy? Angel, are you ready for Tuesday? Are we doing it this Tuesday or the next Tuesday? I don't know what Tim decided on. I actually don't know. Alex, do you have any tips for new keyboard content creators? Ooh. My number one tip I can give you guys right now, if you guys are getting into content creation for keyboards in particular, don't feel bad about the direction of keyboard stuff right now.
So nice.
Micah, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate the 17 months. Next Tuesday? Okay, sounds good, Angel. Keyboard stuff's kind of slow right now. Like content creation for it, just everything. So it's a weird time to jump into it. It's not a bad time. By no means it's a bad time. Also, what I encourage you to do if you're doing content creation for things like this, for making and crafting, is to plan out, try to plan yourself out 3 months of content. I know this seems wildly difficult, but going from week to week is so stressful, or even stream to stream. Even if it means you're doing 2 streams or 1 stream a week, or like, I don't know if you're streaming or doing keyboard content like YouTube, 3 months. Try to get yourself 3 months. You know, the first time I heard and experienced ano hook marks were in this hobby, and I had a lot of anodized stuff to deal with. Even custom one of my parts been anoed for me. Yeah, ano hook marks, not as common these days. I honestly, I don't think that there's a lot of stuff for ano marks these days. I think it's gotten a lot better. People are like integrating that into like the design where they keep the ano. But in this case here, it just happens because it's relatively flat surface on the inside. But that's my number one thing. Another thing too, this is my biggest piece of advice for anybody. This is even like outside of content creation. Don't be a know-it-all. Learn to concede when you're wrong. And if you do happen to have a lot of information, be fucking humble. There's nothing worse than dealing with people who are obviously good at what they do, but total jackasses about it. So being humble and, again, conceding when you're wrong, it's not bad to be wrong. It's okay not to be it's okay to be the smartest guy in the room, and it's not okay to make exactly what JT just said. I just want to know all about you. Oh my god, Burbs, why are you always making me smile this hard first thing in the morning? Have you ever worked with a content strategist? I do that for brands at an agency, and I wonder if there's an appetite for doing that with for creators. I've done everything myself. I would love
Alex,
to talk to someone who knows stuff like that.
If you were a keyboard, you would have no QC issues. Duck, love
Thank you, Pander.
Bro. You're
Appreciate the
best.
14 months, bro. I would love to talk to someone like who knows stuff like that, but I just talk to like peers, and I don't know. I don't have like resources. My whole thing, like this whole channel, has been very much self-grown, and just me being me. And I'm just happy that people like watching me being me and just vibe with the community here. That's all. Frog TKL or Glacier? Both are good. I think I prefer, if I had to pick one just solely off of like what I'd prefer at the end of the day, I'd probably pick the Frog over the Glacier. Even though I kind of like the Glacier's sound profile ever so slightly more. Yeah, there's the keyboard again. First things first, actually, we're gonna screw in all of these guys. There's these two here I need to screw in first. These go on this side, I believe. Yes, this goes like here and here. So let's screw in some stuff first. These are the leaf springs, if you guys were wondering. Compliment for 2,000 ping. If I could, 2,000 ping, I'd give you 2,000 hugs, all right? Appreciate you, love you, and keep doing you and keep being you. Ooh, you guys wanna see the keycaps I was thinking for this today? Okay, I was thinking these. I wish I had GMK Copper. It's one of the only GMK sets that, like, I'm still kind of wishing I can grab, but I was thinking this. This might look super cool on this. They're ABS still. They're from, I think it's DMK, right? Salvin, hello. I think these would look super nice. I hate them so much. Really? I was thinking about using this set. We can put it to a vote though. Very cool case. This is the Ghost set. Quality-wise, it's, you know, for what it is, I don't think it's awful, but I think it's a pretty neat set. I think this would look nice. Does it glow? I don't remember if this glows or not. It's been a while since I've seen this set on the internet and stuff like that, so. Hello, Mr. Salvin. Where's my screwdriver now? I just had, oh, it's right here. Personally, not a fan of those semi-transparent keycaps. If Serica wasn't permanently on the norm, I'd recommend that. I feel like we've used Serica. Well, you guys see Serica a lot. Although Serica would be the perfect thing for this build today. I don't know. We'll see what we do for keycaps, though. But yeah, I do agree. We use Serica a lot. Do you guys have any suggestions from stuff that you guys know that I have? Not from random stuff. Stuff that you guys know that I own. I placed an order for an Envoy this week. It will be my first proper build. Oh, baby. That's going to be a good build. Alotech, thank you so much for 10 tier 1s. What the? Dude, thank you so much, man. To I Want a Mango, JSDs, QC, The Unborn, Blurred, Soren. He always scores, man. Scuffed Boards, High, and Keto. Thank you so much, bro. That means a lot, man. I got an Alu plate. What linears would you recommend? If you want a balanced sound, I'm going to be honest. The Envoy, with that lower pitched, in quotations, thocky kind of sound profile, might be a little tough to kind of score. But if you're going for like a balanced sound, I perhaps recommend you go with something like a cherry switch or an all nylon switch. An all nylon housing could be really nice for that too. I got you with the best keycap set by far. You ready for this? Wob, bro. Honestly, Angel, I kind of don't disagree. I think Wob would be perfect for this. But I also feel like chat would riot if I used Wob. You know what's not getting used today? Greg. Greg is 1000% still banned. So if anyone suggests Greg, Alotech, thank you so much again, man. That means a lot, man. I don't know if I can thank you enough, bro. That means a lot. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, bro. What the fuck does chat know? Hey, Alex, do you notice much sound differences between a 6.25 and a 7U? Huh. Interesting question. Honestly, sometimes. Came from YouTube? What's up, Wax? How you doing, man? Sometimes you will notice a difference. Not all the time, though. And the difference is probably going to be super slight. Ooh, Voyager. So, Alex, how's life? Soren, life is, I would say, pretty normal right now. Working on content stuff. I want to do more written content, so just been brainstorming stuff. I still think Ghost, though. I think Ghost would look kind of cool. Like, low-key, I think Ghost would be kind of neat, but we can wait to make that decision together. How are you, though, Soren? I love the articles. Yeah, I think I like writing, too. Like, that's been a big thing for me right now. I don't like the placement of this one here that I did. Oh, I think I might need to... There we go. I don't know. That's really it, though. Congrats on the Kohaku win. Who won a Kohaku? Me? Did I win a Kohaku? I did? Oh, AK, congrats, dude. The soft icy blue with warm brown would be really nice. Wait, which set? Which set are we talking about? Oh, wrong bit here. I think you were mistaken. How can this board be a salvation when you are my salvation? Avo always flirting with me and always getting the good flirts. Oh, apparently Tim bought the cereal that I recommended him. So I'm excited to see how Dude, you know what I'm forgetting to put on these? Hold on. Before we get too far into screwing these in, I forgot to put the little pads on these. Hold on one sec. Because you're sexy, Alex? Damn, 2,000 ping. It's been a while since I built one of these. Wex, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Did he like the cereal? I don't know. I have to figure it out. Thank you so much, Wex. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. I need to ask him if he liked it. He better have liked it. That's all I gotta say. GMK Bread would look dope on this. It's a nice looking keyboard though. Hold on, I need to get the pads. Where did I put those things? Pads. I think I left them in the box here. I did. GMK Earth Tones? Hell yeah. That would be nice too. So you can decide where to put the FR4 sponges or you need to use all of them. It's been a while since I built the Salvation, but if memory serves, I think in the middle is recommended. I don't have GMK Birch, unfortunately. But I think in the center, like right there, is the recommended thing for them. GMK Cumsock? Angel, it is way too early in the morning. Way too early. Hold up. Misclick, my bad. Bruh. You can move or even add porn pads to your liking. GMK Civilization. Noon? I know, right, Geo? Geo, when do you want to build our keyboards? You know what's funny, Geo? I was going to suggest, but this is too much work, that you bring your Kaze here, and then we can build it together on stream. But I feel like that's just way too much stuff. Like we can do it Saturday night or something. But I feel like that's a lot to travel with. Alpha, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Thank you, dude. Oh, you're already time flies. Yeah, you're all from the stream
you're
today.
already? Time flies.
It does, man. Time does fly. That's why I'm telling you guys. Appreciate the people around you while you still have time on this earth. It sounds stupid, I know, but I'm being serious. How does the mounting work? I will show you guys. This is still, to this day, one of the most unique mounting systems. Well, maybe not the most unique, but still a very unique mounting system that I really appreciate. So basically, we put our little pour-on pads on. That's gonna help cushion that impact. So you guys can see we put those little pour-on pads. But the way this is gonna work, so we're gonna now screw everything in properly, is the keyboard's gonna rest on all these little, I don't know the exact material of this, like a silicone rubber or whatever these are. These little pads over here. And the keyboard is gonna allow to, it's hard to see on the camera right now, but these are gonna flex up and down. You can see some movement. But yeah, it basically sits on those. That's where it lays and rests. And then, yeah, the keyboard just does its thing. It's kind of like the Envoy where it uses 2 screws to secure things. This one here did come first though, like this whole situation here, but it's kind of cool. These are FR4, yeah. Like, is there room? Would the desk allow it? That's true too. Probably not, Geo. If I really think about it, we'd have to do it one at a time. I don't think we could do it. Actually, technically, I have more than one camera and I have another desk over. Oh, that's really low. Never mind. You know what? This is not. These are not ideal situations. I'm just kind of spitballing. We should get a calendar with each month being a sexy picture of you, Geo, and Tim. It'd be like serious pictures of me and Geo, and then just Tim like looking into the camera, spilling coffee into the keyboard, just like that. That'd be the sexy Tim pose. I'd be down for an Alex calendar. I think the Geo calendar is the one I'd want to see. Go talk to Interloper Creative. He wants that. What, a calendar? Do people still use calendars anymore? Are you guys calendar people? I feel like digital calendars are still like my ideal, but you know one thing I've been doing? Okay, hold on. Let me grab something here in like 2 seconds. I have been using something to help organize my thoughts though. I want to talk to you guys about it. Okay, hold on. Let me quickly get it. Alright. Yesterday, I ended up doing way too much work and I didn't get to finish doing this. But basically, I've been doing this company, Sidekick, basically. I guess this is Cortex brand. They asked me to do a bunch of photos for them. And ironically, I ended up really liking the product. So I've been using this like day planner thing to help me organize thoughts. And it sits like right over here. So this has been like permanently attached to my desk. I need to do today's like day planning, but I haven't had a chance to because I literally just woke up. Yeah, this has been like super sick. I've been liking the whole day planning thing. I've been consistently doing it every day for the last 4 days. And it's been really helping me organize my thoughts. I didn't think it would be this easy to do. It's called Raid Shadow Legends, yeah. Hope the guy who complained to you about not being able to purchase the Salvation because GB ended can't get his hands on this board. Oh man, honestly, I guarantee you that person's not gonna actually buy it. Here's the thing that I've learned in my time as a content creator. 99% of the people who complain to me about not being able to pick up something when they could have actually did have an opportunity to buy. And what they did was they fumbled around with that opportunity for so long, they missed it, and now they're blaming someone. You know how many times people, like I'll email people back and being like, yo, this thing's back in stock, and they're just be like, nah, like I don't actually want it, or they don't buy it. A lot of people do that. And you know why I can say that confidently a lot of people do that? Because I was once the same way with that kind of stuff. I would sit there, fumble around with the idea of buying something, miss my opportunity, and then bitch and complain to friends and peers about how I missed, how it eluded me and I missed it. I used to do it too, because it was just like, it's easy to complain. Now I don't do that. All right, there it is. We screw it into these silver ones and it sits on all these like rubber silicone pads, basically. So the PCB would sit on this. Kind of cool. It does support other, we're not putting things here because this is not for the Wilbatech PCB. It does support other PCBs, like Universal 60s. But pretty cool, pretty cool. Unless it's a 1 in 100 raffle chance. I'm looking at you, Singa Key Cult, TGR. Yeah, and Salvation wasn't. Salvation was OpenGB. Foreshadowing me with, oh, you're gonna do the same thing, Evo? Do we know the Salvation extras are going up on novel keys? If Salvin's here, maybe he can give me a better answer, but I want to say soon. I don't have an exact day. I talked to Mike about it. I think he's even in the same boat that we're not sure the exact day. A couple of these copper slag units left, but they're running out. Novel keys will be getting them, but probably a couple weeks. Okay, a couple of weeks, according to Salvin. McD. All right, dude, you want to remove ping? You know what it probably is? I'm gonna make an assumption here. What switches are they? Because I think it might be just the springs themselves. Some springs can just be impossible to fix. So my suggestion usually, just get new springs. Hold on, I need to get stabs. Forgot to get stabs. One moment. We'll use these stabs. All right. Oh, they're tactile? You know, tactile switches, a little bit trickier to do that. Sometimes that's even just a leaf. You could even try putting a little bit of lube behind the leaf of the, like in between the leaf. I don't love doing that myself because sometimes it breaks contact and stuff like that, but I forgot to send you springs to spring swap the switches I sent. Kenny, what springs did you want? I have tons of springs, man. Maybe I can help you out. What springs did you want, Kenny? I need to grab a different wire though. TX long springs? What weight? Maybe I have something for you. Maybe. Let me get a 7U wire too. 1 second, guys. Actually, I think I have it right here. Did I? No, it's a 6U, isn't it? It's 6U. Hold on. $62? I probably have them. I always order extra springs. For whatever reason, it's just a thing that I do. I think these are all 6.25. Oh god, do I not have any? Found one. Alright. If you don't, no big deal. I'm mad about... Ah, no, dude. We'll figure it out. The thing... Okay, I'm not trying to, like, put myself up on a pedestal. That's not my goal here. The thing I try to do with any client build is to make sure the customer is getting what they want. That's why I stock so many extra little parts. You know? That's why I do that for. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's loop some stuff up. How much is a client build? The way I work my client builds is you have to obviously provide the switches, stabilizers, keyboard kit, everything. You don't really have to worry about lube. I usually take care of that. But my charge for anything that's a 75% and lower is a $50 charge, USD. And then it's 60 for TKL, and then for a full-size keyboard, it's usually 70. But I've had really big projects where it's been like an $80 fee. The Snake has become my new daily driver since I got it back from you. Oh, do you love it? Yeah, plus shipping. And that's why I usually charge a little bit less, because some people have said like my rates are too low or whatever. But I try to compensate also because I know people are gonna have to spend that moolah on shipping. It's so good, hell yeah. I had a dream a fighter jet crash landed in front of my house. What does this dream mean? Dream analysis is weird. I don't actually, like... I've never looked into any of my dreams like that. I've had some weird dreams growing up, but I don't know, Angel, what is that supposed to mean? Did you watch anything about fighter jets? Hey, Angel, I think maybe it means don't get into a fighter jet today. So if you have the opportunity, if you're presented with the opportunity to fly on a fighter jet today, maybe you don't do it. Maybe that's a no thing. As a photographer, have you ever tried getting into game photo modes? Into gaming photo modes? What does that mean? Gaming photo modes? Do you mean like inside the video game, you just like turn on the screenshot kind of mode and fuck around with that? If you were to Switch, I would, oh my God, 2000 ping, it's too early for this. There's a theory that it's just electrical impulses happening when you sleep and your brain is just trying to make sense of them all. I don't know, the weirdest dream I had this consistently growing up. Strangest thing ever. It's weird talking about this, by the way. I was actually offered to fly a fighter jet at 11 a.m. PST, but I declined the offer since I have... Dude, there it is. Weirdest dream I ever had was... This is weird. Basically, I was in a Colosseum. Like an old Roman kind of Colosseum where like people would battle. And the crowd had no faces. And they would just do like the same generic action of just like chanting. Think of like an old crappy video game. And basically I was in the arena and this like figure came out.
Always looking forward
Kip,
to these
thank you so much, man.
Even more right now.
Thank
Love
you, dude. Thank you for the 9 months. And it was the weirdest shit because like the figure would come out. It would be something different every single time I had the dream. And this is reoccurring. And then the figure would turn into sludge, like a black sludge. And then slowly the entire Colosseum would fill with black sludge. And I was basically stuck in this sludge until the entire thing, like my entire vision, everything was just sludge. And it would always, it would freak me out. Like, I think the first few times it happened, I was a little bit like, okay, whatever. But then it would freak me out that it was like the same thing over and over and over again. But that was basically it. Like, that was my dream. And I think I swear to God, dude, I think I had this dream at least like 20 to 25 times. And I was young, I was a kid, right? It's super weird. Super weird. I had one other really weird dream too that I constantly had, but it was like a short dream because I'd always panic and wake up. Again, just when I was a kid. It was like a figure sitting outside my window, smoking a cigarette, and just looking at me laughing. And I just did not like it. Would freak me out. I hated it. So I'd wake up and like I think I was like 13 or 14 or something, and I would just like be breathing heavy, be like, what the fuck did I dream about, dude? But yeah, super weird. I remember you mentioned Envoy with Alu Plate had metallic resonance. Any solutions to combat that? So Durian, the new variation of the Envoy with the slight changes they made, not completely, it's not all gone, but it's pretty much like killed off, like that metallic resonance, which, believe it or not, some people really liked in my original sound tests, is not quite as forward on the new Envoys. However, I'm sure if you just use the normal aluminum weight, which I plan on doing in a future build, I don't have the aluminum weight right now. I think the aluminum resonance will be back. Like that small character of aluminum metallic resonance. I'd love to try lucid dreaming. Wait, what's lucid dreaming again? Is that the one that was like you can feel everything? What's lucid dreaming again? Or you can't wake up? No, that's sleep paralysis, isn't it? Where you can control your dream. Oh, I've never had that. Wait, that's actually kind of sick. Your body's basically paralyzed. Wait, no, that's sleep paralysis, right? I've had sleep paralysis one time ever, but I've never done lucid dreaming. Dude, that is actually crazy. Like, you just know you're like, are you aware that you're dreaming in the dream with lucid dreaming? That's wild. Wow, that's actually really wild. I never experienced that. I lucid dream very often. It's pretty fun. Wow. Is there a way to induce that? Like, if you think really hard before you go to bed? Is a bucket list item for me? That seems like kind of fun, low key. Fully aware with full control. That is fucking insane. Yeah, I've never had, like, honestly, I don't dream much anymore. And if I probably will, I obviously do. I just don't fucking remember anything, dude. I had it one time, I dreamt I was being beaten and woke up with super bad chest pain. Wow, that's crazy. Usually I have control over the dream for a few minutes before I wake up, if I'm dreaming then. Dude, I'm embarrassed to even tell you guys what I dream about these days. There's like the occasional like dream that's normal. But man, I dream about like keyboard shit. Kenny, I actually do, man. You know what I dream about? I dream about dumb shit. Like, okay, dude, I dream about dumb shit. Like when I do dream, which again is not very often, or at least I don't remember. About like, I'm going on stream and I can't find the screws for a keyboard. And then I'm panicking that I can't find this. Like, it's just embarrassing. Because it's just like, bro, why am I dreaming about keyboard stuff? And I think that's when I realized, I'm like, I need to chill, bro. I need to relax. Bro, dreaming about GMK sets with good packaging. I'm dreaming about opening a whole GMK set and it's just all Ys. Every last key is just a Y key. It's just, that's a nightmare, reoccurring nightmare, you know what I'm saying? These are from Keeps Roll. I'm not too sure actually what brand these are. They kind of just look like a standard, I don't know actually, maybe a C3 or a Duroc or something, JWK, not sure. So I conjure up my dream Alexotos so I can make out with him. God damn, Angel. Can I be part of that dream? The brand new ones? I think they are. Kansu sent me a whole bunch of stuff, even some like lubricant. But I'm just kind of taking a look at them today. They look pretty normal though. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys. there are a few characteristics about different stabs that can be, you can discern from a stab from another stab. Like most things about stabs though, wait, it's pretty funny when I realize I lucid dream because normally I dream in third person, like a GTA game. But then I start lucid dreaming, it switches to first person mode. Angel's confusing his lucid dreaming with just playing GTA. That's crazy to me. They seem pretty similar to Duroc and Owl stabs. Yeah, they kind of look identical. They're just blue. I don't love this color blue, but I mean, it's just a stabilizer. Shit. I like it. Do you hear your thoughts as words or more as images? Both. I don't believe that statistic that was going around the internet about like 50% of the population doesn't have an internal monologue, like they don't hear themselves think. Honestly, I don't buy it. Every person I've ever fucking talked to has an inner monologue. You believe it? Do you guys hear, like, do you guys have conversations with yourself? In chat? Yes or no? Like, do you guys have an inner monologue? I guarantee you everyone's gonna say yes here, dude. Yeah, look, this is not 50%. And then what? We just happenstance that everyone's here has inner monologues? See? I don't buy that stat, man. Every person I've talked to, every person. That's why I think that stat is bullshit, dude. See? It's bull. Honestly, I think that stat is bullshit. Have you guys ever had a conversation with someone and about this? I don't know if you guys have. And then they said no. When you read, do you read it and hear it in your head? Yeah, I can if I want to, if I choose to do so. Do you guys, okay, new question now. Zach said, when you guys read, do you guys read it and hear it in your head? Or do you guys just like absorb the words off the paper? Yes or no? I'm telling you, 10% of people in my work can't even read it. Well, that's a different stat now, man. Yeah, see, everyone hears it, man. I'm telling you, this is why you can't trust shit on the internet, man. One person said absorb, which, Jade, I do that sometimes too. I can just absorb words, but like I can narrate the whole entire book in my head if I wanted to. Yeah, you can also visualize it too. That's totally fine. You can read and not hear it. Yeah. New hairstyle, I like it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Zeal.
New hairstyle, smile like it.
Thank you, thank you. I think that's fucking bullshit, man. I can absorb words, but it's got to be gone from my head in seconds. Same, man. That's a different problem we got, though. I've been having issues with my stabies ticking because of the tolerances. Question, are you sure it's the stabies ticking or is it the keycaps? One thing I find with stabies is the stabies have like a weird stem where sometimes I need to put like a little, I don't know if anyone has the clip, but I put it on YouTube as a short too, where you put a little piece of saran wrap. If you're confident about how much you've lubed, it might just be that. Oh, I'm out of lube here. So, you know what they say, 90% of statistics are made up? That's good. It might be this. So, Lego Junkie, thank you so much for the prime, man. So nice.
They're not ticking, they being super sluggish.
Oh, okay. Is the plate really tight around the stabilizer? You know what? I think that might be like, is the plate, was it like hard to put the plate on? Is there like no gap between the plate and the sides of the stabilizer housing? Yeah, it could also be exactly what Obito said. Could also be the keycap suffering from a little bit of a bend there. I tried them plateless too, they're all sluggish. Did you put XHT-BDZ or did you put Permatex or dielectric grease of some sort? So nice. Angry, thank you so much for the tier 1, man.
Tier 1 sub to Yeseritos.
Thank you for the gifted, bro. I appreciate that. Because there could be a variety of reasons, right? The thing about stabs, troubleshooting stabs is actually very difficult. Because there's like 90,000 reasons why a stab could be doing the thing it does. Wow, this is the first stab I need to adjust in ages. What tube is this? Dielectric grease. It is Loctite dielectric grease. I do not use Permatex. Permatex is all kinds of bad for keyboards. And, you know, I know we're joking around about statistics before, but I'm pretty sure 100% of the people who I've convinced to try Loctite have said they much preferred it. There's just a lot wrong with using Permatex's dielectric grease. What's up, TS? How you doing, man? Does a fellow maker send you boards for you to build and try on stream? Depends. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of my boards are client builds. But sometimes when someone wants to promote a board they're doing or have me take a look and get my input on it or just values my input, which I really appreciate, I'm sure they do too, they'll send me a board to take a look at. A lot of different reasons why someone would send me something. All my homies love white. What the hell, Avo? Guys, it is 1:42 on a Sunday, guys. It is Mother's Day. Let's not be weird today, bro. I had a stab that would not stop ticking. It annoyed me. Spend an hour working on it. Found out the switch swap. Oh yeah, it could also be a switch thing too. There's a lot of reasons. Call your moms. Yes, I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. In case you guys forgot, it is Mother's Day. If you guys have not done that, please call your mom. Also, little fucking reminder to you guys too. Sorry for my swearing. Don't just wait for Mother's Day to call your mom, all right? Little pro tip. Call your parents and other loved ones whenever you guys feel like. Whenever you guys have 5 minutes to your day where you don't know what you're doing, give someone a ring and tell them that they mean something to you, all right? Don't wait for special occasions. Special occasions are dumb. You gotta do it every day. Ow, fuck, that actually hurt. Sorry, but what type of grease is it? It is Loctite. I have it in my exclamation point kit list. So if you guys need to know what I'm using, it's in my kit list. I need to update the kit list with a whole bunch of other things. But the part number is 37535, in case you guys want to know. 37535. Is Loctite stuff better than 205 for stabs? You can get away with using 205 for the wire part of stabs, like where metal meets plastic. But I'm gonna be honest, every stab that I've done with just 205 on the metal meets plastic area has kind of disintegrated away or like settled over time and separate it. I much prefer to use the Loctite grease. This kind of holds its shape a little bit more. And then what I like to do, which you don't have to do, is you can tune it with 205. That weird combination, for whatever reason, works wonders for me, and I think I've only ever had to like tune a stab once or twice every 6-7 months with just a bit more 205, like a hair worth of it. I have used GS3. It is awesome, but I've only used it for what, a month now, and I have had no problems with it. 205 on stab wires lasts me a couple of months before it needs a tune-up. Yeah, and it's usually a pretty heavy tune-up too. Can be used if you don't have anything else and don't want to spend more money. Yep, exactly. Just in my opinion, it's not like the go-to thing for me. I didn't realize Hamu heartbeat switches were back in stock. They're amazing switches. Those switches are goated. No, I don't have the fucking hiccups. You make my heart beat? Hey, dude. I have the fucking hiccups. I hate when this happens. You definitely resemble more of a Duroc stab. Hiccup stream? I gotta hate this. I don't know about you guys. I fucking hate getting hiccups. Dude, I want a Sandglass Ergo, but I've already got the Bear. Hey, only get it if you want it. If you collect things, don't be afraid to collect things too. Just be responsible. That's all. But don't be afraid to get something if you have the money to do so. My shirt says I don't mind. It's a mental health organization that back in the day, me and Minterly, or myself and Minterly, did a fundraiser / charity stream for. We did, I think at the time, we did like pretty killer. So I'm very proud of us. That's nice. Thank you, dude. Do you prefer this flex cut replacement? I mean, this is the same type of flex cut that's in the Unicorn. So in terms of like flex cuts, I'd rather have none at all, to be completely honest. But the reason why there's flex cuts here on this particular PCB is you can actually get plateless on this keyboard, which I'm not going to do today. But if you do the plateless version, you actually get some pretty wild flex with this particular PCB. But this is as many flex cuts as I think you ever need, and it's done properly, IMO. I'll explain why in a second. Sentient, thank you so much for the dude. Thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate that, dude. Well, let me screw in the stabs, and I'll explain why this is usually the only flex cuts that you ever need in a keyboard. This is the most inoffensive flex cuttage there is. Yes, exactly that. I think that's the best way to put it. Basically, the reason why I think it's the most inoffensive slash best is because you're getting your alpha coverage, which is usually where you want that flex. I say usually, like not everyone is. Everyone's different, just first and foremost. Like not everyone's the same, but I think from a standpoint of what works the best, this is, again, the least offensive here. I do think these could be a little thinner in terms of like flex cuts in general, because I think the Unicorns are also a little skinnier. But again, the least offensive you can possibly get. Again, I would still prefer none at all, but preference thing, right? But they do give you that alpha kind of section bounce, you know, without the need of putting a flex cut on literally everything. No, I don't think it does, Avo, because the Unicorn has a daughter board, right? I'm pretty positive it does. So I don't think it will. I'll use the other bit here. Hot swap option is none. I don't know if Salvin's still here, but I believe the hot swap option has none. Correct, I think. It seems hard to avoid flex cut PCBs these days. I think a lot of designers and menus and vendors now are starting to realize that not everyone likes having flex cuts and everything. It's simply a preference thing, and I think a lot of people are starting to wise up to that. But I think the reason why we kept seeing a lot of flex cuts is just market trends, right? To be clear, there's nothing wrong with flex cuts. Just the sound profile you get out of them is different, clearly. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not everyone's cup of tea. So you can make this a half plate too, which we're not going to do today. The Salvation offers you to just clip these little things on the inside, and you can make this a half plate. It's big overseas, Frank. Yeah, it is big overseas. All right, we'll start putting in our switches. Some designers are still flex cut piled and won't shut up about them. Wait, Liam, what do you mean by that? It's just out of curiosity. Also, delivered boards are usually 6 to 12 months, 24 months delayed. Yeah, that's true too. Gio makes an amazing point with that. Absolute amazing point. Oh, actually, hold on one sec. That is strange. Did I use the wrong screw for this? All right, weird. It's the only one like that. Weird little note with this stabilizer set. Do you guys see the length? Hold on. Do you guys see the length of the right screw versus the length of the left screw? Weird. Let me unscrew that and just pop in another screw, I guess. What stabs are these? These are from Keebs for All. That does look really long in comparison to the other ones. Oh yeah, that is a little longer. That's super strange. That's funny. It could be just a mistake. Yeah, now it's normal. That is so weird. Yeah, normal now. Bro needed a trim. That is wild. Let me just make sure they're all good. They all look good. I wonder if that causes any... will cause any weird... no, it shouldn't. I hear nothing. They're from Keebs for All. They seem like they're going to be totally fine, but... Oh. Bro needed a trim though. It's the plate being angled. No. It was legitimately that piece. Super weird. Alex the Carpenter on the calendar now. I want Fireman Geo. That's what I want. Fireman Geo just like holding an axe, flexing all 17,000 of his muscles in his bicep. That's what I want. But this is weird, but that plate is super pretty. Yeah, I like this plate too. It is a little bit of a fingerprint magnet at first, so you gotta like watch out for that, but it's an FR4 plate. I really want a semi-scratchy linear. Get these. Nixies are, to me, like not crazy inoffensive. Or sorry, not crazy offensive for being scratchy. I would say they're on the lower side of that kind of spectrum. I personally think the Hyperglides are really bad for scratchiness. I don't really like Hyperglides. I think you guys know that. Not because they scratch so much, but they just have a very like transparent sound signature, which I don't like. Would it be able for makers to do a plate where you can snap off the alphas to make it a half plate? Yeah, right here. You trim these. You can cut these open to make this a half plate. That's one of the cool things about the plate on the Salvation. I think even on the Bauer Light, OmniType put a section where you can snap off a piece of the plate to make it a full backspace rather than a split. Oh, are there no more Nixies in stock? Damn it. Nixies are like a more full sounding switch, I think, just because the milky top. And then they have a bit of that natural scratch from being a cherry. A little bit more on the higher side of being loud. Like they're a little bit in your face. Let's not put this here. KTT chalk switches are super scratchy. Are they? Have I used chalk switches? Wait, I actually wanted to see, what did Liam answer that question from earlier? Lot of Liam. Oh, self-defense with flex cuts being criticized. I have also experienced that, and people have given me some heavy shit for even making like... When I tell you guys the amount of crap that I've received just from saying, hey, I don't think flex cuts need to be in everything, there's been a lot of people who have been super aggressive about their stance on flex cuts. And it feels kind of like the foam stance, where it's kind of like, it's weird because now I'm saying, like, it's the same thing as foam, where I'm saying, hey, add foam if you want to add foam. But let's just say I'm saying that like not everything needs to be a foamy keyboard. It's kind of like saying like, no, everything needs to be foamy. It's a preference thing, but no flex cuts for me. It's totally a preference thing. It's the QWERTY keys enthusiasts. I think it's actually a mix of everyone. I think there's a lot of people. It's crazy how many people won't accept their personal preference as a thing. Yeah, which is crazy because, I don't know, I've said this a million times, and I've also got shit for saying this too. In a hobby based around personal preference, we sure do care a lot about what other people like to do with their stuff. It's crazy, man. And I've said this a few times, and people, like, I've had people get very upset when I say that even. Because they think I'm complaining about nothing. But it's the fucking truth, dude. Kind of weird first message, but do you think you can see pneumatic switches rather than spring switches working? Interesting. I don't know is the answer for you, SPX. I don't know. I think there's a whole world full of innovation that could be happening with switches or just like differences, but I'm not an engineer of any sort. But I think switches right now are at a point where there's not much going on with them. This is the copper slag version, yeah. Some people think if a board comes with a lot of foam, they have to use all the foam.
Holy moly, I feel board. Like you look better every month, so fine.
Huh? Zonas, thank you so much for 27 months, dude. You really think so, man? Bro, that means a lot, man. Devil's advocate, it's easier to tape flex cuts up than add them. I don't disagree with you, but I think the double-edged sword there is once you do tape up flex cuts, in a lot of ways, they do have a tapey sound profile to them, which is not a bad thing. It's just another variation of a keyboard, right? I personally think the answer, which a lot of people have been doing, is offering a non-flex cut and flex cut variation. Like I said, me personally, and I think I think a lot of people here have made their voices pretty clear too. I would rather take 2 or 3 of the color options out if it means that they give us a PCB option. Like, there's been so many boards now with like 27 color choices, I swear to God. There's like so many choices. I would rather like lose a few of those SKUs just to get the added ability to change what my internals feel like, you know? So I would prefer that. And a lot of people are doing that though, and I applaud them because it's just giving us more options at the end of the day, which is what I think everyone wants, no? Well, that's what I think we want. More options to build the keyboard exactly how you want them, to get the custom experience. So, I don't know though. What do I know? These are the new Cherry Nixies, yes. Instead of 3 greens, a flex cut option would be awesome. Yeah, I mean, who did that recently? That was, I guess technically QK did that now after some pressure. And then the new Gray Studios board had options. I think we're starting to see options. The Zoom had options, yeah. I think we're also starting to see options. According to a conversation I had at the beginning of the week with someone that knows way more than me, it's super difficult to add an additional PCB option. I get it from like a MOQ standpoint. Like if I get it, but I also don't get it, you know? I don't know. I'm still not over the upcoming Alexotos Envoy. That's gonna be cool. I think the colors to that are gonna turn out super sick. I need to go through and lube these, but these are gonna be, the packaging will be different too. This is your reminder to use ghost keycaps? Will do, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be the color of the new Envoy. It's gonna be this stone color with an orange accent on it. It's gonna look so, like, dude, I've been wanting color schemes like this for a long time. There's nothing different about the board, guys. It took me a while to figure out a board that I really want to do this with. To do like color schemes and just like, I don't know, just some cool release. The Envoy is definitely it. What's up with that plate? In what sense? I need to solder this in now. Dude, yes, buddy, don't make me buy another Envoy. I promise I'm not gonna make you guys do anything you guys don't want to do. Nada. I like you casually dropped that bomb on us, by the way. I talked a little bit about it yesterday. Just ever so slightly about it yesterday. Wait, you have used RAID switches? I have. The RAID V1s though, I wish I knew this in, god damn, these are hard to open. I wish I had knowledge about the RAID V1s being like very delicate beforehand. But yeah, they're very delicate switches. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I also hate Dommy Keys packaging now. Bro, what the fuck is this? Why wouldn't they just add like a little tab? God damn, bro. Ooh, this is... It's not terrible, but... You know what? Kind of nice. It's designed to make caps explode when you open. It's a feature? Ah, okay. Didn't know it was a feature. I like the way this, you know, low key, these are kind of cool. There's a little bit of like, for a lack of a better word, ghosting or like glow to the words. But these are kind of neat. This is DMK Ghost, yeah. So they're supposed to be like a... Are they... Do you guys know if they're glow in the dark? I don't think so, right? Smudging. Maybe smudging is a good word, yeah. They don't? That's sad. Very unfortunate. That would have been amazing if they glowed in the dark. That would have been game changing. I wish they did. Total missed opportunity, bro. Total missed opportunity. Alright, let's solder this guy in. They're not. Yeah, that's a definite missed opportunity there. Dude, why not? Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate your 9 months of being here, bro. Need some clear switches to shine. I don't really like shine through stuff, to be honest with you guys. I'm not a shine through guy. I think that RGB phase or whatever it is, it's completely gone. I have no bone in my body that gives a shit about glowy lights. I don't mind, like if I have a polycarbonate case, nowadays I'm turning it off. There's a small part of me that's like, okay, cool, like it's novel for like a minute or two, but I just turn it off. Like even on my moon tower, like it's off right now. Like I get people who like it though, don't get me wrong. I understand when people like that kind of stuff, I get it. That makes sense. But for me, meh. Let's put this guy here, put this here. To adjust my desk pad, this thing slides everywhere. Did you say Moon Tower giveaway? I thought that joke died a long time ago. I guess it's back to haunt me. The renders look so different now that I'm seeing them. They go hard. For which one? The DMK Ghost? Yeah, I didn't follow this set too hard, but
new haircut WHO dis.
Thank you, Ratty. I appreciate that. Who dis? Do you like it though? It's way different than what I normally get. But now that I see it in person, the ghost set's actually quite nice. I kind of like it. Okay. We're gonna solder some stuff in here. It's actually, I wish Salvin was here. I don't think this is an e-coat. There's actual texture to this, by the way. There's actual texture. I don't remember the process and how this happened or how it was done. But it's a really cool finish. Pretty sure it's normal price. It's on Salvin's website. So it is an extra coating. There it is. It is an e-coat. There you go. I'm wrong. For some reason, I thought Salvin told me it was something different. My own memory is playing tricks on me. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't know how it's done though, like how it gets to be like this, but super nice finish. Same price, which is bonkers. I love the texture. It's super unique. You know, in a world filled of like the same old keyboards over and over again, I definitely appreciate it myself. Sorry, bent pin. It's not a whole lot for this cool of a board. I don't think it's terrible. Honestly, I've never thought the Salvation was awfully priced. It's a very unique board. And if you're a collector or just want something like a nice 60%, always thought the Salvation was nice. I've met Salvin in person too. Pretty nice guy. How would the Salvation compare to the Unicorn? It's weird. After all this time, I know people... This has actually been on a lot of people's list of just asking me questions. I still think the Salvation kind of holds its own with how unique it is. Truly. It has a very interesting mounting style, again, that really does kind of hold its own. No one's done something like this since. I would say the Unicorn's slightly more stiff feeling. Both are still, though, very soft. But the only board I think that comes close to the mounting style of the Salvation and how like bouncy and flexy it is, even with a plate and everything, is the Envoy. I think the Envoy and the Salvation, when it comes down to like, if you're into a soft, bouncy typing experience, not flexy, but bouncy, I think those two are the boards you need to look into. Both are a little different though. I still think the Salvation edges it out slightly for that softer typing experience. Bit of a schmuck, I would say. Who, me or you? I would really like to get a Salvation because it's different mounting. Looks cool, but I don't really need a 60 and money is money. Yeah, dude, money is money. Spend responsibly too, guys. Remember that. They're just keyboards at the end of the day. But if you guys want something for yourselves, obviously I'm not going to tell you guys not to. It's your money, your decisions at the end of the day. Hello, Alex. What's up, Krypton? How you doing, dude? Are you watched your joint stream with Wilba last night and immediately ordered the Salvation? I need to get Wilba back on the stream. I think he's been a busy boy. This is like soldering so nice. Cop the red Anno Salvation in the extras drop. I'm so excited for it. Any Switch recommendations? High-pitched and clacky. You know, in the one... I have a red Salvation as well sitting over there. It is disassembled right now. I have to take up stuff apart. I used inks. But honestly, if you want it to be high-pitched and clacky, a little part of me is saying to probably use a long pull switch, believe it or not. But I think anything is kind of a higher pitch sound on this board, to be honest. It definitely rings a little bit higher pitch. The inks were a product of the time. Even when inks were at the height of their popularity, you guys know me, I didn't really care too much for inks. Nowadays, I don't mind them, but in moderation. I'm still not 100% an ink guy. There's just something about them that doesn't really captivate me or hold my attention, if that makes sense. I've never been able to find a board that I like inks on. I have with foamy builds. I really like the combination there, but on their own, I don't know. Personal preference, obviously, guys. Hold on. And with the flex cuts too, that nobody tells you about, is on the flex cut rows. Gotta make sure it all sits nice. I can't captivate you because you can't hear the damn thing. Oh, god damn it. My XHT BDZ brush is here. Do you think NK Cream Plus with copper inserts? Oh, with this? Oh, you mean just in general? I thought you meant on this. I'm like, damn, that'll be a loud board. The copper inserts, I don't know. Are they comparable? Yeah, I'd say so. I think the copper ones have a very unique sound profile to them. Those copper inserts are very, very unique. I put box whites in my thermal and people call me crazy. Hey, do what you need to do. What do you think? I don't think that's crazy at all. Nothing wrong with that. I've met people who put clicky switches in F1s, and I've had people put silent switches in boards that are known for their sound, right? It's all personal preference. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise in this hobby, man. Too many people trying to control what other people do in this hobby, I swear to God. Way too many people trying to take the wheel of everything everyone does all the time. It's cringe. Has anyone else experienced getting an alu plate cut or CNC'd? I have not asked for custom stuff like that. Ooh, I don't know any of this stuff. I don't know if Selvin could be of any help. But yeah, I don't have any knowledge when it comes to this. This is out of my realm. Have you tried the GAT X R2s? I don't think I have. Dude, when it comes to switches in this hobby, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't think I'm ever going to try all the switches. Like, I don't think there's a human way for me to try every single switch in this hobby. With the rate that those things get released, I really don't know. I just see my own plates. There it is. Same with people calling me out for not using 7U spacebars. Dude, it's all preference. At one point in time, I loved 6.25s. Now I like 7Us, just for my aesthetic purpose. People are weird. Like I said, too many controlling people in hobbies, man. That's why I left audio, actually. But too many controlling people. Too many people want their shot to design your stuff. It's really strange. I get it, but it's really strange. Alex, am I sexy? We're all sexy. Come on, 2000 ping. Eating blue Takis. Are blue Takis a thing? I've never had a Taki, but I think I'm good. I don't like eating crummy stuff over my keyboards. This is why I don't trust some of you guys. You guys be eating Cheetos and stuff. They're from America, like the blue Takis? What's the flavor of a blue Taki? I don't know, sorry for my grossed out face, I just think it sounds weird. Spicy and blue. Tastes like blue. It's a blue flavor. Easy blue. It's a bit limey, tastes blue. Thanks, guys. That really helps me. Blue flavored. Yeah, it tastes blue. It's a bit blue. Blue Takis are literally just normal Takis, but you know blue. It's interesting. What are Takis what do they taste like? At all? I've never had one. You make me crumble every day. Oh my god, Selvin. Mint? Chili lime? I was gonna say Takis, mint? They taste like regrets? Ragrets? I don't know. There's a lot of snacks I've never had and have no will on ever having, by the way. There's a lot. All right. This looks so good on my desk right now. Just, I think brown in general, I've been really vibing with. Oh, that does look good on the desk. It just suits this color scheme right now. Spicy, salty, and a bit of lime. I really like, you know, one of the only flavors that I do have, not often, but will have often for flavored potato chips is like a lime. I don't mind, like, black pepper and lime is pretty good. Dang. Did I not respond? I have a few just from like the last 2 days, but do you want to send me another email? I don't think I have anything open from that long ago. In fact, I answer usually everything within 7 days at all. Like if anything bad happens, I usually answer in 7 days. So definitely send another one in. 7 business days. I work on the weekend too. So literally just 7 days. Pretty nice. So you guys can see how this kind of like flexes. We need to screw it down here, but very nice. GMK Norse would look really good. I was thinking about Norse today, but I feel like we've also used Norse a lot this last few weeks. Don't you guys feel like we've also used Norse a lot? I feel like that's been a very common keycap set. Salvin, I'll let you decide. Do you want GMK Norse or the DMK Ghost? I'll let Salvin decide. Wait, what does the Alexotos Envoy look like? No renders or anything. Just I have color chips and all that stuff, but no renders. So nice.
9 months. Our
Thank you,
keyboard
Star
baby
Fox.
is born. He looks just like you.
Thank you, dude. Wait, what? He looks just like me? He looks like us, Star Fox. Come on. It's a group effort for that, so it's gonna look like both of us. Can you show us the color chips? Alright, I'm gonna go show you guys the color chips. And I'll get Norse. You guys want Norse? Norse over Ghost? Betrayed? It's up to Salvin. Where are the color chips? Where did I put them? Hold on, I don't remember where I put them. Oh, right there. That's the color, the pumice stone. And then sample B is what I went with, this guy. So that'll be the Envoy color. Let me get, oh, it's on the keyboard actually. And then let me just get the Norse box. Oh lordy. I told you it's gonna be nice. I was inspired by these colors basically a while ago. We had a little, cause I got like, you know, some creams and like scents and stuff from Hermes for my girlfriend. So they give you like an orange bag, right? And I put the orange bag next to a planter that we have that's made of stone. And dude, when I saw the orange and the gray together, I was like, wow, that's fucking so good looking. So the base of the board is going to be this gray, which I think is pretty unique because not a whole lot of boards in this color. And then the orange accent on the back and on the bottom, I think it's just going to be perfect for this. Yeah, I changed it a while ago. Does it come with shorts stickers? Oh, that'd be funny. You guys know I love orange, right? I love orange. I think orange is such a good color. But no one else likes orange. Well, I feel like a lot of people like orange, just, you know. All right, you're right. Norse would look really good on this. All right, it does look really good. Orange is very subjective. I love it. Capper, yeah, dude, these stabs do by accident. I wasn't even gonna use these today, Salvin. Oh, this does look really good. Okay, you know what? When's the board coming out? I haven't decided yet. Well, not that I haven't decided. Sorry, misspoke. I don't know. They're still being... nice. They're still being... I did screw down. Still being manued. And then I gotta approve samples and stuff like that, so... You guys know how I work when it comes to things. All has to come through me first, and I have to approve things. Same thing happened with Aether. I have to approve everything or else it's just not gonna get ran. Will there be vendors for the boards and switches? Just mode. I'm gonna see if maybe figure out something for Canadians or other parts, but there's not gonna be many guys. It's a very small batch. Do you approve of me? Always. Ah, dude, this does look really good with the copper slag. Fuck, this does look really, really good. I'm so glad I got Norse. Yeah, it's a good set. Switches will be released with the board. 1K price tag? No, I think it's gonna be pretty normal price tag. There's no fancy weights or anything. It's just gonna be the Alu one, because that's the weight that I tried on the original Envoy, and I liked that sound profile. So no fancy copper or brass weights, just the aluminum to help keep costs down as well. Nice haircut, by the way. Thank you, dude. I know it's really short. I was a little nervous to do it like this short, but it was so good. Yeah, Dude, that derivative hits different, dude. Okay. It suits you? Thank you. I feel like I missed something important. I'm just gonna have like some custom color envoy released with like my color scheme that I've been using lately through mode. I think it's gonna be a fun release. I really wanted to say, dude, it does look good. I like that Salvin ended up picking this. Damn. But do keycaps, etc. go on sale? Yeah, they usually, I mean, dude, there's so many sales that happen like so often. Like, I'm sure, I don't remember what the American holidays, what's the upcoming American holiday called again? Veterans Day? No. Memorial Day? Not 4th of July. I'm sure there's gonna be sales for that. Dead positive, dude. I mean, the copper slag is on sale. Oh yeah, this keyboard's on sale with, what's my discount code again? I get no kickback on it, guys. It's just discount code from Salvin. Just so you guys are completely aware and to be transparent. I don't remember the discount code. Is it Alexotos. Yeah. The old potato joke that I'm so glad died. I'm so glad it died. Fucking hated that joke. Thanks for going with Norse. The copper set is, oh dude, I know this set looks, actually this looks really good together. This is a really nice combo. I think the only thing that was stopping me, because I gave one of my Salvations, the prototype Salvations, to Tim to use. And the only thing that might have been stopping me from using the Salvation was just because like the super red board that I had and then the red keycaps on it and all that. I think this is way more up my alley for colorway. It's a Latos. I like that joke better. That's a way funnier joke. The potato hater thing, oh my god. I feel like Soren was the main factor of why that grew so big. The whole potato hater thing. Just because I said I didn't like mashed potatoes, and it's like the only potato I don't like. Like, I just don't like the texture of mashed potatoes. I don't know why that's so offensive to so many people. I'll still eat them if they're in front of me, but like, I am not a mashed potato texture kind of guy. End of story. You know, Salvin, not for nothing, I think the only change that perhaps in the future, and this seems like a really easy change, the silver plate, I know some people might really like that. I think I'd like black FR4, so it kind of like hides the keycaps, you know, hides that thing underneath, but super small thing, super small thing. Full black, yeah. Note it? Yeah. I personally like that, but I know some people really like the whole silver peeking through. I know some people love that shit. PEI's entered the chat. Do you guys not have like one thing you guys are like bothered by? Are you guys texture people when it comes to food? Salvin's blue patina. Oh, here, let me go. I have the blue patina cap. Let me put it on the escape. I'm definitely a texture person. Texture matters so much to me with food. So much. Yeah, put the Salvin logo on. I haven't used an artisan in forever, dude. Yeah, texture is huge for me with foods. This is definitely better for GMK copper, but looks pretty nice. It works? I think it works too. It's not too bad. So funny, I'm building my Salvation today. Are you gonna be streaming it? Oh, I do have the Damascus cap. Should I put that on instead? Hold on. I don't know if this will work. Nah. Actually, do you guys want the copper one or the Damascus one? This might work a little nicer. I feel like this is a little bit, I don't know, you guys pick. Copper or Damascus? Oh, this is like split. Okay, let me use Damascus. I see more Damascus. More Damascus it is. Ooh, this one here is a little tight to go on. Okay. The blue fits better. I think this slightly works better with this keyboard. Oh yeah, that does look nice. A bit more color to the build. Ooh, this looks really good, actually. Is everything off? My desk is a little messy today. I'm not happy about this. You guys can't see it, but it is. All right, so here it is. Copper slag version with the Damascus Artisan. Actually, that does look really nice on it. Damn, this does look great. There's the side profile. That's really cool. I don't want to split backspace on this though. You guys can definitely do it. If you guys pick one up, if you guys get your own copper slag, definitely do it. I think to me, I want the full. Ooh. All right, let's give this a go. It has been a while since I've got to play around with the Salvation, so this is gonna be exciting for me. And I haven't tuned the stabs 100%, so we're gonna see how this sounds, okay? Ooh, this does look great on the desk though. Yeah, the texture of it's really, really nice. All right, so it's the FR4 plate. No other variables. I don't think you can do this. It's a full plate. I didn't cut it down to a half plate. Cherry Nixies lubed with a very, I'd say like medium light coat of 205G0. We're using GMK Norse and a Damascus Artisan from Selvin. Here's a little HJ test for you guys. That note of a higher pitchness, which is present throughout the entire Salvation. Ooh. That's pretty nice, actually. I need to tune the space bar. I can hear a little bit of rattle. That's my own doing there. I'm gonna actually tune that now because it's bothering the shit out of me. Keyboard's super soft, by the way. You can see, like, as we press down on it, how much it actually goes down. Oof, that rattled. There's a little bit of rattle, but like I said, my own doing. Let me get some lube, some GS3, and stick it in here. What plate is this? This is FR4. Do they offer foam? Not that I know of. Much better. Okay, that's a nice spacebar. Someone said they want to hear it compared to the Unicorn. Same switches, by the way, same lubing method. Unicorn a slight bit deeper. This, I think this is deeper. Actually, fuck, I don't know. This is a little bit more metallic, like not bad. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a little bit more forward in brightness. Damn though.
When your cursor is on the screen, I put mine over yours so it feels like we're holding hands. Alexotos love.
Pretty nice. When your cursor's on the screen, I put mine over yours so it feels... Wait, can you guys see my cursor? Huh? Pretty close. Pretty close in sound signature. This is an Alu plate versus an FR4 plate. Salvation, I do agree with that, Liam. It does have a little bit more of like an open kind of almost airy high end. I know. Some people really like plateless. I think I am, you know what, Salvin? I think I'm on the opposite. I am 100% plate gang on this. Plate is, for me, the ideal here. Just bought a Salvation Extra yesterday. I'm pretty pogged. Yeah. What's up, Space Cables? Do you have Grand Prix Accent Orange with your orange for the Envoy? The Grand Prix orange is way more red. Here, let me go get it. It's a bit too airy and sounds a bit thin, more full in corn. I do agree, it is more bassy and full in the Unicorn. Oddly enough, I think it doesn't sound thin, it just has a bit more like openness to the top end. Doesn't have quite as much bass. This probably has a bit more bass because of the brass weight. The big brass weight in this thing. It's a lot heavier. Thank you, Space Cables, for the tier 3, man. Holy shit. So this is the Envoy color that I picked versus G&K Grand Prix. Grand Prix is a lot more red inside of it. That's actually why I don't really love the orange of Grand Prix. It's a lot more red. Not as much of that orangeness that I usually get. But this is very highlighter. Like, this is super highlighter orange. I don't have Yuri, unfortunately. The board it does have a small piece of brass in it. Not quite as heavy as the Unicorn, though. The Unicorn has a lot more... It also has a lot more layers on it, too, on the bottom, which could affect the sound profile, too. I am using the Wilbur PCB with 2 flex cuts, yes. But if I recall, the board is designed with rather broad 60% compatibility in mind. Yep, you could too, and it could alter the sound to be even more deep, which I think that's what will probably happen if you end up using no flex cuts. It's going to be sounding a lot more deep, which is pretty crazy because I've always said these 2 flex cuts, even the Unicorn has the 2 flex cuts, these are the least out of all the least offensive. I think is the best way someone put it in chat before, of all the flex cuts. Doesn't really hurt the sound profile all that much, while still satisfying the need to have some extra flexibility. It's gonna sound, if we try taping the flex cuts, it's gonna sound tapey. I've already tried that. It's gonna sound like tape, and I honestly hate the sound of the tape stuff. Personal preference, but really don't like the tape sound these days. I don't mind it on some boards where I really need to fix the board, you know? Alex, do you think PP and PC plate sound very different? Or is very different? Some people think the PP plates are a little bit deeper, but IMO, I don't really see a huge difference personally. If I had the opportunity to just try out that mounting system, it's like I said, the mounting system on this, I would say, is the only comparable thing out for how like movable this is. It's even way more flexy outside of you know, having a plate inside of it. The only thing comparable is the Envoy. That's it. It's made in the end to be creative. Put in any 60% PCB. Yep. The only thing you can't use, guys, is PCBs with daughter boards. So just so you guys are aware. And they have to be aligned, left aligned, not right aligned PCBs. Universal 60s. Tape muffles the sound, doesn't sound as clean. IMO, yeah. It's unique, that's why I want to try it. This or Envoy, if you're on a budget, like, okay. IMO, both fucking solid choices. I think you're gonna get more customizability in terms of the way things look, even to the degree of sound, because the Envoy does offer foam and stuff out of the Envoy. Also, it's a 65 versus a 60. You're also gonna have more budget to play around with in the long run picking the Envoy. If you guys wanted a 60 with a very unique mounting system, like I said, this is a slight bit more flexy than the Envoy, like not flexy, but bouncy, and even the way it feels is way softer. And uses 60% universal PCBs. I think the Salvation is definitely the better way to go. But how does the bounce work with no flex cuts? So it's a little bit larger, the port. Here. Port's a little larger. And I've tried this, I've stress tested this on both the prototypes that I've used. It does not, like, I'm putting a lot of pressure on this right now. Under normal typing though, it's not going anywhere. But it does have a larger hole there for it. Can you show the bottom of the board? Yeah, of course. I have like a piece of dust on my monitor. It's driving me nuts. Very cool. This is super unique. I love the way this looks on my desk, by the way. Great sounding spacebar. If that matters to you guys, which I know it matters to a lot of people, this is a pretty certified spacebar. Pretty fucking nice, dude. Norse was a good choice. I agree. The brown, pretty nice on this. Salvation seems like a great board. Yeah, I know. Again, people were reporting having some like anno issues on some of the other ones. I've seen some of the more offensive, I'd say, anno issues, and yeah, I agree. Like some of the anno issues are like the hook marks are a little aggressive for the hook marks. But for the most part, I think the stuff that's on the inside of the screws, because even my prototypes have those. Listen, everyone's different. To me, even on my bias, like my bias, they said had like a little anno problem. I don't really care about those things all that much. Like those little tiny little things you can't see that much. But if you're going to pick a color, I think this is so nice. And this is like flawless too. So I'm hoping this is a indication on how all the other ones look. So. But stuff being on the inside that are covered by the leaves anyway is not a huge deal to me. Might be a huge deal to you. You know, keep that in mind when you guys purchase things too. Not everyone's idea of a perfect thing is the same as the next person. I think you should throw on ghosts just for fun. Nah, I don't feel like taking this all off. I think I kind of want to take photos with this too. Do you think GMK Yuri would work on them? Yeah, of course. Yuri would work on them, Rosh. These coatings are way easier for us to make and perfect. There you go. Salvin said easier to perfect too. No third-party anodizer who's going to fuck everyone over. That's been the plague of this hobby, by the way. If you guys don't know, third-party anodization been slowing a lot of people down. Your unit is also not cherry-picked. Waldo picked this, right, Salvin? He picked this for me and then forgot to put stuff in the box. So, if you guys can imagine, mine's definitely not cherry-picked. I just realized this is actually in stock. Yeah, it's in stock too. Waldo did, then messed it up. Yep. Fucking Waldo, bro. Alright though, guys, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the stream. I actually thought this would take us way longer, and it feels like we've been here for like almost 3 hours, but apparently we've only been here for an hour and a half. That's it. Nanu, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude.
I'm blinded by that
Salvin's website.
Haircut.
Damn, bro. For real? Salvin's website, and then I think Novel Keys will have it soon-ish. Few weeks maybe, and then yeah, there you guys go. Pretty much that's it. Thanks, Alex. You're a G. No, you guys are the G's here, please. All right, let's see if we can go raid, guys. Please. Okay, let's see. Please stop talking, Alex. Let us go raid. Ooh.
And so, Johnny, whereas this one is like straight.
Who can we raid, guys? Who do you guys want? Have you guys tried the Bison Raw switches? Oh no, I don't think I've tried those yet. Here, you know what? Let's raid an acronism. Right? I think that's how you pronounce this. They're doing some keyboard stuff. Guys, remember it's Mother's Day. Please spend the day doing something. Call your moms, whatever. Don't forget to do that. Hold on, I need to pause my music for a second. Don't forget to do that, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. I think this week's going to be a really busy week for streaming. I'm going to be at the Toronto meetup on Saturday. I still don't know what boards I'm going to bring. I'm still have to think that through. And then I should do an announcement for the whole subathon thing soon. What boards we're going to be giving away. No, Copper Slag is not special edition. It's in stock. Anyways, if you guys want to, I know I've been recommending the Salvation 60 for so long because like I just didn't know when it was coming out. Now it's finally out and I'm still very happy with it. Super, super happy with it. See you guys soon. See you guys. I'll post the schedule, but I can't wait for you guys to tune in this week. And I can't wait to see you guys on Saturday too. It's going to be fucking awesome, bro. All right, guys. See you later, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your days. Bye-bye.